operations, and this operation was planned between the commanders of the St. Andrew Central Division and the members of the Jamaican Defense Force. It is in response to a series of things that have been happening in the Bedouin Planting area of the division. So this morning when they went into the area to describe the Bedouin Garden area, it's a very densely vegetated area which is extremely difficult to police. So what the gangs have done, and in this particular case it's the very gang that operates in the area, and in recent times they have been provoking the situation, provoking the citizens in Overstone by going into the hills and firing at them. Up to Sunday, they fired at one of the checkpoints where we had some of our military officers there. So they decided to go in search of these men. So the operation was planned and executed this morning. When they went into the area, they made contact with the first contact, resulted in a gunfire. In that instance, persons were injured. Shortly thereafter, there were several other contacts with criminals. So at daybreak, when they searched the area, they found several men. Unfortunately, they were taken to hospital where they were pronounced dead. Five men that were pronounced dead. They searched the area, and so far they have found 7 illegal weapons, ranging from high-powered weapons, submachine guns, and pistols, a number of assorted ammunition, and they also found a number of cell phones. They also found a location that they believe is to be one of the operating bases that they operate from. There's a number of locations that they operate from in that area. So the operation, as I speak, is still ongoing. It is still a very active combat zone. At intervals, they are making contact with individuals and they are being fired on. So the members of the security forces are in the area, continuing with the operation and the search area, because they believe that there are other threats there. They also know that there are other weapons because they have found some ammunition and they have not found the guns that use that caliber weapon. So they continue to operate in this space. One member of the Jamaican Defense Force was injured in the incident and is currently being treated. And the operations will continue. I think it's a response that was necessary, and it's a response that was very well executed. It was a special scheme of maneuver had to be designed for this particular operation, given the environment in which they had to operate. But in the end, I want to say that the superior training of the security forces prevailed. So far, we have identified them. One of them is the leader of the very gang, and he's known as Peng. He's wanted for several incidents of shooting at the police. He has even threatened the commander for this station in recent times. So he has that history and he was wanted. And he has been identified as Colin Mignos Sr. He's 48 years old. We also have among the persons identified O'Neill Dixon, OC Dede. He's 24. We have Jelani Palmer. He's 22. Tafari Dell, OC Johnny, 22. Akeem McLean, OC Tillo, and he's age 20. And all of these persons were wanted for different crimes ranging from murder, shooting, as well as some of them were persons of interest in other cases that are currently under investigation by the St. Andrew Central Division.